all know by now that if I multiply the second equation, the first equation, by just a 2, I'm going to get negative 2y, negative 12y there, and I have 12y in the second equation, so they can cancel each other out. But we're going to approach this one differently. For the first equation, notice that how they are, all the coefficients are divisible by 3, right? So why not broke this by dividing everything by 3 and make it simpler? So I'm going to go ahead and divide all of this by 3. Or as I like to call it, dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by a third. So I'm going to get 30x divided by 3 minus 6y divided by 3 equals negative 9 divided by 3. 30 divided by 3 is just 10. So I have 10x. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Don't forget the negative sign. So I have negative 2y. And then 9 divided by 3 is just 3. Don't forget the negative sign. What about the second equation? They all divisible by 2, right? So let's go ahead and divide everything by a 2. Or multiply it by a half. I'm going to get negative 50 x divided by 2 plus 12y divided by 2 equals 16 divided by 2. 50 divided by 2 is just 25, so I have negative 25x. 12 divided by 2 is 6, so I have plus 6y. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So this looks more easier to me. Here, I'm going to choose to eliminate y's again because it's going to make it easier. It's kind of messy to go ahead and try to eliminate x's. In order to eliminate y's, the signs are already positive, so we're good. I have 6, I have 2. So if I multiply the first equation by a 3, 3 times 2 is going to give me 6, negative 6y, negative 6 plus 6, negative 6y plus 6y is going to give me 0, so I can get rid of that variable. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply the first equation by just a 3. 3 times 10x is 30x. 3 times 2 is 6, so negative 6y. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. I'm going to write the second equation. Now it's time to add them. 30 minus 20, 30x plus negative 25x, which is the same as 30x minus 25x, is going to give me 5x. 6y, negative 6y, they cancel each other out. So I have 0. Equal minus 9 plus 8 is negative 1. Dividing both sides by 5. I'm going to get x equals negative 1/5. So now let's put that in one of my equations. I'm going to choose to put it in the first one since the numbers are easier. I have 10x minus 2y equals negative 3. I have x equals negative 1/5. So I'm going to plug that instead of x right there. So 10 times negative 1/5 minus 2y equals negative 3. 5 and 10 cancel each other out. 10 is going to give me 2. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times negative 1 is just negative 2. Negative 2y equals negative 3. Add a 2 to both sides. I'm going to get negative 2y equals negative 3 plus 2 is just negative 1. Divide both sides by negative 2. Y is negative to a negative positive 1/2. So this example is for you guys to try to solve. And this is the last example. So I assume you gave it a try. Let's go over it together. Right off the bat, I noticed that I'm going to cancel out y's because 8 and 4 goes into each other. Signs are already opposite, so I'm good with the signs. This is negative 4y and this is 8y. If that was negative 8y, I would be good. I could eliminate those. So let's multiply this first equation by 2. Since 2 times 4 is going to give me 8, so I'm going to have negative 8y. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 4 is 8. Equals 2 times 5 is 10. Don't forget the negative sign. I'm going to write the second one just so you guys. Now let's add those. 6x plus 5x is 11x. Negative 8y plus 8y is going to give me 0. Equal. Negative 10 plus a negative 1 or negative 10 minus 1 is going to give me negative 11. So dividing both sides by 11. X is going to be negative 11 divided by 11, negative 1. Let's go ahead and put this in one of my equations. I'm just going to use this one. So I have 5x plus 8y equals negative 1. Let's plug in x as negative 1. So 5 times negative 1 plus 8y equals negative 1. 5 times negative 1 is just negative 5. Plus 8y equals negative 1. Plus 5, plus 5, 8y equals negative 4. Dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 8, I'm going to get y is equal to negative 4a. Simplify it even more, negative 1/2. So y is negative 1/2. So that's it for solving the systems of equations by elimination method. Thank you for watching this.